I feel like growing up, it was kind of assigned to me since I'm the oldest. I took care of my younger siblings, and I kind of did everything for them. Took them out, raised them, whatever. So in my household, it's just my brother, my sister, and me, and then my mom. She's a single mother. Yeah. So she's always had to work and provide food for us and all that. So I guess our routine was kind of just, I never really questioned it. I just always knew like what I had to do for my family, which was take care of myself, take care of my siblings, and I guess just make things easier for my mom so she wouldn't have to worry about us when she's working and providing for us. She told Ashley and I a little bit about it and just what they did, and then they told us about how there was going to be these influential women who've like prospered in the company and have done so much for themselves, and that itself intrigued me a lot. So I wanted to talk to them a lot about. I'm interested in international business, and IBM does that. And then like Ashley said before, I like learning about people's paths, I guess. So just taking advice and trying to figure out like what I'm gonna do.
And if you had to advise someone who's a junior, let's say IBM comes back next year, what would you tell them about it? Would you advise them to do it, and
Yes.
and why? What if they said, well, why should I do that?
But I did learn a lot of information that I didn't know as well, and then I got to meet new people who were women of color, who were empowering, and they had their own message and their own roads and everything. So it was nice to like get to know them and get to know how they got to where they are now, and kind of how they're dealing with their lives, and like how everything's not so easy for them, but how they prosper and get through it. Yeah, when I walked in, I definitely thought, wow, like, wow, this definitely wasn't me at the moment, but it would be something I'm interested in the future.
And so, like Ashley, do you remember anything, not even specific, but an impression that it left you with at breakfast?
It left me with just more self-empowerment, like anything is possible as long as you work hard at it, you don't give up, and you just keep doing what you gotta do. But I did move a lot. I was born in DC. I grew up a little bit in Maryland, and then I lived a year in Honduras, which is my mother's country, and then we found our way to Elmsford. I knew that I had to get home, make sure my siblings ate, make sure they did their homework, then kind of just like tidying up the house and making sure everything was kind of perfect when my mom got home, so she really wouldn't have to stress about anything. It definitely hurt, like seeing her come home and crying because she had a certain altercation at her job, or like seeing her be mistreated at a job, or so on. So her pain was my pain, basically. My mom has always been like my key motivator. She's always pushing me, and she's the reason I do everything, basically. She is dropping everything as soon as I'm set. Yeah.